What's up, guys? I'm Jalen H. Today I'm currently watching Initial D episodes 11 and 12. Last time on, we had a confession. Kyoko finally said, "Hey, I like you. I want to be with you." And Keisuke just straight up just said, "Nah, man. Racing is too big of a part of my life, and racing is always one. So you can't want to have another one, especially something as distracting as a girl." So she got turned down, but I don't think she plans to give up anytime soon. And now Saitama has kind of pitched together all their money for this one race, this one car. It's pink, small. It's kind of light. Their whole goal is to beat this 8-6 on the downhill. So we're gonna see how that happens. I of course believe that Takumi is going to win, but if there's a moment he would lose, a car that statistically was made, by a whole group of people just to beat him, that's not a bad start. You just get a lose loss in. So let's get into this. Okay. Three, two, one.
Yo, 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 yo. Now listen, yo. What you waiting for is the noisy tribe. We're back. So it's for pressure. 急に揺られた電車。読むんだミスター。人混みから見てるぜっていつか。ほら電光石火。取り出しあのチェッカー。ブラックテンをラウ。そう信じて。できた夢が見えるでしょこの腕に感じてよさ I can feel the just delay was shell このまま行くぜ on the noisy tribe Come with me, come and cry with me Got to be, got to feel now you got to be free Noisy tribe, you're my noisy tribe You can feel, you can feel, you can feel I'm alive Come with me, come and cry with me Got to be, got to feel now you got to be free Noisy tribe, you're my noisy tribe You can break, you can break, you can break Cause you're noisy tribe Here come the noisy tribe, we're back
New opening, huh? That song wasn't bad, I guess, but dude, Dogfight was one of my favorite openings in the series. Top two. So to have lost that is genuinely so sad. But I guess that's the spark for halfway. We're at the halfway mark. This fourth stage is halfway done. Right? But we got a race to get into. The opening wasn't bad though.
Son of a bitch, this guy is fast
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's raining. I forgot to mention that. I wonder how badly it's going to affect the race. Like they're going to mention it somehow on the turn or something.
Are these guys kidding around or what? I mean, a cappuccino's just a K, right? A car like that's a joke. Who do these guys think they're racing?
You kidding me? You really don't know what they're up to. A lot of folks said the same thing about Takumi's 8-6 last year. Everybody in
Yeah.
Korea thought he was a joke. How many of those people you think are eating their words now? An 8-6 doesn't
99%.
But before we knew it, that thing handed all of us our asses. The Night Kids, the Red Suns, Project D. I'll tell you,
Never
these guys think they're racing
underestimate a car.
someone they can beat. So that's how you level the playing field, huh? Bring your own rain machine too?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, right.
He's got the edge in this race, and you know it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, well, nothing. The big bad D's gonna lose. You won't see me marching around like a champion after this, though. I can promise you that much.
Yeah.
Just between the two of us, seeing your boy getting his ass handed to him by a car like that makes me freaking sick. It's a damn travesty.
you know, you keep talking like it's all said and done, but you've raced
It's
against
not.
him, you know what he's capable of.
I do, yeah. And I'm telling you, he doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell.
And I'm telling you, you're full of crap. Granted, if you look at it as car versus car, then yeah, the 8.6 is toast, I'll give you that. But there's
Sure.
a flesh and blood human being behind the wheel of that 8.6. And when you look at this race as driver versus driver, all bets are off.
So what?
Talking
You
me
think we
got it.
picked a driver who's gonna suck? Sakamoto's a freak of nature. Take my word for it.
You're missing the point, dude. I know your guy's gotta be
Well,
good. He might even
I'm
be
just
a
saying,
freak of
talking
nature,
me's
like you say.
better.
Well, let me put it to you like this. Even though you're probably gonna think I'm just blowing smoke up your ass, they haven't invented the word yet to describe whatever the hell Takumi is.
Yeah, all glazed. They haven't even made it yet.
Nothing's ever written in stone. If you've driven with him, you ought to know that. This ain't over yet.
Play it out.
Ah, man, this rain sucks. I'm getting drenched to the bone.
Stop being a titty baby.
They
will
really
you?
still came.
Tommy's the one having to race in this crap, not you.
I gotta admit, though, the thought of a downhill race in weather like this makes me cringe.
Just what I thought. Have you two no faith at all? Maybe your knees log at the idea of a little rain. But don't forget, we're talking about the guy who kicked butt on Miyogi.
Well, you do have a point there, I suppose.
You do
Well,
have a
of course
point.
I do. I've experienced his godlike powers firsthand, haven't I? When you get down to it, I'm surprised the rain even bothers to fall in the first place.
He got a decent lead. How are we gonna get this distance back?
Which do you prefer, leading or chasing?
What do you think? Lead car's under more pressure to set the pace, especially when it's raining like this. I mean, there's no point in doing this if it's gonna be easy, right? I drive rally, dude. Chasing isn't exactly what you'd call our style. Besides, I don't want to take all night. I'm gonna end it by the first run.
That's what I like to hear. Okay then, you lead. But end it quickly.
I think leading first is dangerous, man. You got to be really confident.
You'll see for yourself once the race starts. That pink monstrosity in front of you is in fact ludicrously fast. It'll dust you on the corners, so try to compensate on the straightaways. Don't make the mistake of
Okay.
thinking this race will be like any of the others you've run.
That's literally the exact opposite advice Takumi has received all of the first three stages.
Here's some advice.
You know, you'll beat them on the corners, you'll lose them on the straightaways. You got this turbo now, going against other cars.
To win this thing, you're gonna have to turn the golden rule on its head and do unto others what's been done to you. Think about Kyoichi Suda. He and the Emperors. How do you think they cope with messy conditions like these? That'll be the key to your strategy. And bear in mind, the point here is to do the opposite of what you do normally. Everything you know has to be looked at in reverse.
Okay. I really like the water effects. I think they're good. You know, this anime's not new or anything, but I think the water effects are good.
Or are you changing the way you give Takumi advice? Seems like you're getting a little abstract with him lately.
You really think so?
Yeah, he
I
has.
do. I mean, up till
I
recently,
think since
you
episode
didn't
1 he's been
lay out
extract.
an instruction manual. Do this, do that. You know, real specific stuff. But tonight, I guess, I don't know, you kind of posed it like a riddle. Don't get me wrong, that's a good thing. Instead of just having it spelled out, he's got to use the old noggin for himself.
It's
Guess
nice
that just goes to
because
show how much Takami's
we used to
grown.
have Buta
See, it's
for
been my
the
aim to try to stop these
abstract
races so that me and
hits.
Keisuke face something a little different, a little more challenging each
Yeah.
time out.
Now we got
I
Ryosuke.
suspected that might be the idea. You're forcing them to mature. And maybe it's patting my own back as much as yours to say it, but Project D's done them some good.
I hope so. I might have gone a little overboard tonight, though. When you're competing, you have to take a hell of a lot of chances. You say I was a little bit abstract. I say I might have sent Takami out there half-cocked.
Have what? Ooh.
I've
Got
never
me
seen
crazy.
anything like the way this guy handles that piece of crap. How the hell am I supposed to keep up?
I swear they played this song before.
Damn it.
Or
Catch
something.
up to him on the straightaways when I can't even corner at the pace this guy's setting. It's impossible.
Yeah.
This is just pathetic.
I don't know, man. Maybe not. Come on, talking to me. He's zooming, man.
Sorry, I'm still not really following you here.
Use your head. How much does the 8.6 weigh?
I guess
I don't know.
950 kilograms or so?
Exactly. The whole thing
I don't know what
is
that
just
means.
under a ton. But the
Okay.
cappuccino is even lighter. At most, we're talking around 700.
Yeah, so?
That's a 250
Okay.
kilogram difference. The less a car weighs, the easier it is to control. That's why you don't see any big clunkers racing. Their inertia holds them back. It's basic physics.
But you can't fine-tune a cappuccino like you can
Right.
an 8.6, can you? I mean, lightweight's all it's got.
Doesn't matter how much you try to fine-tune it, lighter's always better.
Come on, man, you don't think Takami's
Really?
gonna lose?
Kenta, what do I keep telling you about jumping to conclusions? I've said it before, whenever Takami's racing, all
He has said this before. Don't say the words Takami is gonna lose until he lost. Every time you say Takami is gonna lose, it actually helps him win a little bit more.
Just focus on the sweet friction between the treads and the road, dude.
Yeah.
Those
I mean, we changed the hood out on the 8.6 to a lighter hood. Is there nothing else we can do to make the 8.6 lighter?
Can handle speed in whatever conditions you throw at it. Just keep doing what you do. Compensate for the lack of understeer by digging into the oversteer at the start of each corner like the badass you are. That's how it's done. Four-wheel drift, baby. Rally style.
Gain some speed now.
How's he staying on me like this? Bastard's right up my ass. This rain's a bitch, that's why. Even I'm holding back a little because of it. It's just too big a
Oh,
game
wow.
to try to figure out how much leeway you've got when you're braking. You can't
You know, Takami, punch it. Go full speed. I don't care about the rain.
He'll hope this crazy son of a bitch gets that. This tag-along crap is gonna get us both killed.
The gap is getting wider, man. Like, I don't know, like, what is Takami supposed to learn that's going to make him pass him? Initial D, that's cute. The Thunder Strike.
I wish I had known about what these guys had up their sleeves. I mean, I only found
What you
out
would've
the day
did.
before yesterday. And to be honest, I feel painted into a corner.
How so?
I might have made a mistake. So,
You make a
The
mistake.
great Ryosuke?
Oh, come on. When's the last
No.
time that happened?
well, tonight for one. Hell, I screw up constantly. I'm just really good at bluffing my way out of it. I have been
Wow.
lately. When I get things right, it's more luck than anything else. Some unpredictable factor usually makes an appearance, washes away any signs of my poor judgment, so to speak.
Washes them all away, huh?
I sometimes think about pausing so I can talk about something or I can look at something and point at it, but there's no way to sync that up with the reaction footage.
How would Kyoichi and his crew handle conditions like these? He said try and make up for the corners on the straightaways, but how? That car weighs next to nothing. How can I overtake someone when I can't even match their speed?
I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, figure it out, please, because I can't. I can't. You know? Is he ever gonna take the name
If anything
of the
makes up
ramen?
for my mistake tonight, it'll be this
Ramen.
down.
Udon?
But I'm not sure that
Udon.
makes any sense.
Tofu
really, okay?
shop
It's just gonna make things
logo
harder.
off the side of his car?
At least that's the theory, anyway. Sorry, I don't mean to second guess you, but the wetter the pavement, the harder it is for the tires to keep a good grip on the corners. Seems to me like that'd make the difference in weight between the two cars even more of an advantage for our opponents.
But there's a blind spot in the theory. If we're talking about
What?
a circuit race in broad daylight, then yeah, you're absolutely dead on. But rain on a mountain pass at night is a different animal. One that tests a driver's innate skill, not just how he handles a particular car. Any simulation of a race under conditions like these would have to take into account matters beyond pure technique.
Like what?
Like how a driver evolves. Takami's strength is his ability to adapt. If he can find a way to use this rain to his advantage, then the 8.6's relative weight can give him the edge.
Yeah.
But like I said, when I get things right, it's usually because of luck. His luck.
Yeah, he's relying on Takami just being good or lucky, I
Catch
guess,
up with
but
him at the end of this straightaway. So I can match his pace. I'll be damned.
okay.
Still new territory for me, though. Winning on power only to get my ass beat on the corners? This is freaking pathetic. Never been so stressed. To think I've actually got to rely on straightaways in a downhill run?
Yeah, I said that.
Meanwhile, that smug little bastard is drifting like a feather in the wind. God, I want to put pressure on him so bad I can taste it.
How?
Wait a minute. That's what
What?
Kyoichi does. Yeah, it's gotta be.
Dude, are you seeing this? That cappuccino is flying.
That 8.6 is having a hard time just keeping up with it.
I never thought I'd say this, but Project D just might be screwed.
No. You never thought you'd say it because it was a stupid thought to say.
Okay, here comes my little tribute to Kyoichi's idea of fair play. I've got to close the gap between us for this to work, whatever it takes. Get ready, asshole. We're about to get real cozy.
He's still on him? How the hell is he managing that?
I don't know. I'm kind of cold. The rain making me cold.
Alright, whatever, dude. Just keep me posted. Cool. Hey, they just passed through the Hairpin Canyon. He says the gap between them's only about 10 or 15 meters.
Okay.
I don't understand. The 8.6 shouldn't be able to keep up with the cappuccino for as long as it has.
Yeah. They're not accounting for. Ooh, wind. Will that push the cars?
The race can't be going like this, not according to my simulation. The rain was supposed to be our ace in the hole. If Sakamoto can't shake him on the inclines, he'll miss his window. Once the road level's off, it's anybody's guess who will take the lead.
I want y'all to know that if a lightning
Made a
bolt
mistake.
hits the cappuccino
I'm afraid the 8-6's
and
driver
Takumi wins,
proverbial monkey wrench into what, by my calculations at least, should have
I
been
will
a
say fair
surefire
words.
victory.
Yeah, I can't believe it took him this long to calculate what if Takumi is just a better driver
I've got him. I can feel it by
when
the
he
way
fought
the
him,
8-6 is
right?
responding to me. The
No, not
tornado has
him, but
probably fused my nervous system. It's like I'm gripping the wet pavement with my own bare hands.
I think.
Hell, in this baby, I can practically tell you how much water the tires are spraying down to the drop.
Down to the drop.
Time to stop screwing around. Stay in the zone, dude. There are only 1 or 2 places left where you can initiate a counterattack.
There
Is he
one
driving
thing that
behind
worries
him?
me. Surely the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Kyoichi's style is his counterattacks, right?
Probably.
That's just
I
it.
guess.
I mean, Takami's bound to be confused out there. He's gonna make the same assumption. Trying to pull off a counterattack in this weather would be bad news.
It certainly would be. You understand the situation pretty well. That's how he chooses to interpret what I said. There'll be next to no chance of his winning.
Well then, you lost. I don't know what you want, man. How many hairpins are left? If this mountain had more turns in a closer proximity, we would have lost a long time ago.
Wataru's 8-6 couldn't hold a candle to this baby. What the hell? Am I missing something? How is this guy so damn
Different
fast?
driver.
Jackass is going at it like the road's dry as a bone while it's all I can do not to hydroplane. I can't push it anymore. Road's just too damn dangerous. You're not wussing out. You're staying alive.
See, this is why I like Takumi. Avid viewers know Takumi does not care for his livelihood. He doesn't care. So he's gonna go full speed, and if he dies, he dies. He won't die, and he's gonna win.
I hate weather like this. One little mistake and boom, even the best drivers will crash and burn. Rain reduces the whole thing to a crapshoot. Really doesn't matter how good you are. Sakamoto's crazy, but the man's nobody's fool. Even he's gonna second guess himself in a friggin' downpour like this one. At least I sure hope
I mean, this
so.
is his secret move, apparently. The rain.
I mean, hell, nobody wants to see 2 good drivers wasted over a stupid race like this.
Right,
Just try to
no, I
imagine
agree.
What it must be like for the 2 of them out there. Like a white-knuckled ride through hell. God knows it would be for me.
Damn it! What the hell's with this
Oh, what's
guy?
this?
Get off my ass already, dude! It's starting to freak me out. This
Nah.
doesn't make any freaking sense.
Deja vu. This is exactly what it was like when I raced Kyoichi on the Iroha slopes.
He said the words deja vu.
When the guy you're up against can drift faster, it's best to just let him have the corners.
Right.
What you gotta do is
No
brake,
point.
get your bearings, and be ready to hit the accelerator right out of the turn. The only way to overtake him is to floor it even longer than he does.
Yeah. He's holding back for his livelihood. You don't care.
I can't help it, all right? The whole situation bugs the shit out of me. No point
What?
denying it. These douchebags are just a bunch of cheaters with an axe to grind.
There's nothing in the rule book says they can't use a lightweight
I wouldn't say cheater.
Act like losing to these jerks wouldn't make your skin crawl. If Takumi lets himself get beat, I'm gonna knock his ass into next Tuesday.
Well, it's good to see you
Hey,
keeping a cool
calm
head.
down.
Look, all I'm trying to say is that he's got his work cut out for him, okay? I just hope the rain gives him that little extra push Ryosuke seems to think it will. The second half of the course is coming up, so he'll have a good chance of overtaking him soon.
Well, the second half of the
There's still no
course?
incline on that section,
Whoa.
and the straightaways are even longer.
This is a long course.
You do find this ironic, don't you?
How could I not? Takumi has to look at everything he knows
Dude.
about racing backwards. Every opponent's style, every tactic. It's all switched
Yeah.
around. Up to this point, the downhill's always been Takumi's ally, but now it's the one place he can't get the least bit of leverage.
Oh.
He's not afraid of anything, is he? Dude's riding me close enough. The
No.
sport must be totally blocking his headlights. That's why I chose to lead.
Don't matter.
Visibility is not my bag. Between the rain and the dark, there's no way in
It's
hell you
his.
can see where you're going. And the closer you get, the worse it's gonna be.
Don't worry. He memorized the course yesterday. Lower it.
He's gaining on me? But how?
Yeah.
How could anyone
He's
follow
going
my
full
ride
of
in these
speed.
conditions? This guy can't be for real. What kind of a demon am I up against?
It's been a while since we had a 2-episode race. Correct me if I'm wrong, but new outro. Correct me if I'm wrong. The last like 3-4 races have been like build up race, build up race, build up race. Like we've been getting 1-episode quick races. So to get like a build up to like this 2-episode race in the rain against this car that has a high advantage, I'm super excited to see how Takumi is gonna really like hone this last little bit. So let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. In the theme song it goes, "Here comes the noisy drive. We're back. You guys never left."
You're not pulling away from me again. I won't let you. Not until I've had a chance to
Yeah.
counterattack.
Do something now.
So what do you think is the probability Takumi is going to try the obvious Kyoichi tactic?
Pretty high. He'll realize soon enough how useless that approach would be, though. Let's just hope it's soon enough to matter.
Come on, Takumi. Act 12. I like this.
No! How's he able to stay on me like this? He's following my line even with all the spray coming off my tires. Not to mention it's freaking
Yeah.
dark. Okay, just calm down. Get a grip, dude. Lose your cool now and you could lose your life in this shit.
Yeah.
So what if he's riding my ass? There's no way he can pass me. I'm a rallyist. Now come on!
Now Takumi, go ahead, buddy. Turn off your headlights. Disappear. That's probably not smart in the rain, but
Man, visibility is
Yeah.
gone because of the spray. But you know what?
he couldn't care less.
You recall that blind attack Takumi pulled off in the final round
Yeah.
of the Toto school?
I remember.
It's not like that's something a guy could just forget, you know. He drove with his lights off on a mountain pass.
Yeah, well, the genius behind that little move. It's that mindset that's gonna save him out there tonight.
What do you mean?
That exactly.
Takami's able to work off an image he's got of the course in his head. Even with visibility at near zero, he can navigate it from memory. He's one of a kind. I've never seen anything like the way he can visualize a course. As long as he can accurately gauge his opponent's speed, he can follow their line under any conditions. One of Takami's greatest assets is his ability to feel the road, even when he can't see it. And that's what sets him apart from other drivers.
What? He's
Am
still
I-
on it?
hello?
Are you shitting me?
Tell me where they are.
Is my video lagging?
Right about midway through. At this rate, we won't get him in just one run.
That would be unfortunate. I
Dude.
wasn't prepared for Sakamoto to lose. I have to start thinking.
The
of
lip
strategy
sync is
for
horrible this
Sakamoto's
episode? Hello?
Wait, you mean for when the cappuccino is like chasing?
This is really weird, distracting even.
For starters, I hadn't thought.
Is
there'd
this
be a
my
second
video or is this episode just badly synced?
rain. Sakamoto's only been driving that cappuccino for the past week or so. And to watch our opponent drive, you'd almost think he and that 8.6 came off the same assembly line.
3, 2, 1.
If only the course were dry. Damn it. I never thought it possible, but he's playing our own ace against us.
Wow. He's using the rain.
I don't like this one damn bit. He's about to try to make a move. I know he is. I can feel it.
I can
What's he
feel it.
thinking? Even without the rain, the corner'd be too narrow. Don't screw with me, man. Just stay back there all nice and quiet, like a good little loser.
That's it.
There we go. Beautiful. Thumbnail. Screenshot. That's the one. The third one. Yep, that's thumbnail.
Didn't I tell you not to screw with me, you little bitch?
Oh, calm down with that B word. Wow, we lost it? Okay, okay, good. It's okay. It wasn't going to be that easy.
Counterattack on someone who corners faster than me. Okay, I've only got
Oh,
time
no.
left for one more shot. There's a few more corners coming
Okay.
up. There's got to be an in somewhere. The next one will be my last try.
You gotta get in
If Ryosuke
and
thinks
stay
he can do
in.
it, I know I can take this son of a bitch down.
It won't be much longer now, huh?
Guess not. You're right.
Nope, almost over.
That's one night I'm never gonna forget. When Takami passed me,
Yeah.
I'd never been so shocked in my life.
You lost so embarrassingly. It's crazy how much better the rain
I don't
looks.
give a crap if lightweight beats
In
fine
fourth
tuning.
stage.
He's not gonna lose. Not to this jackass anyway. And not because of the rain.
Yeah, not to him.
Go for it!
Yeah, he's going for it. Yeah, I see it. I saw it.
Seriously? Now? Hey, it's your funeral, dude.
No, he got it. Okay,
I'm going in.
do it. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Dang it, man.
Oh man, I don't know what happened back there, but that was way too close.
Yeah, you gotta calm down a
He's
little
managed
bit.
to pull away from me again, so a counterattack won't work
Dang it.
after all. Still,
Think about Kyoichi Suda. He and the Emperors. How do you think they cope with messy conditions like these? That'll be the key to your strategy. And bear in mind, the point here is to do the opposite of what you do normally. Everything you know has to be looked at in reverse.
I still don't get it. If he doesn't mean a Kyoichi
I
style
don't get it.
counterattack,
Yeah.
what does he mean?
I don't know.
Yes, thank you, I understand. You were right when you said my advice was a little abstract earlier. But if he can hold his own with the cappuccino for this long, chances are he understands. The basic point, at least.
No, he doesn't.
Enough to
He
guide
doesn't.
him, provided he knows himself.
Yeah, but how well does he know himself?
He'll be fine if he can keep up while negotiating the first and middle sections. Those are by far the toughest segments of the course.
So where he should make his move...
Exactly. The last stretch. Overtaking the other guy where being lightweight no longer makes an iota of difference.
Yeah,
Yoichi and his gang wouldn't hesitate to take advantage of that.
you're right, they wouldn't. And that's by far the safest place he could
Let's
try
do
to
it.
pass.
The trick will be whether or not the safest way is the most obvious. Takumi may have to widen his notion of fair play somewhat to make that leap.
Freaking perfect. The level straightaway we're coming up on soon is gonna be my biggest headache.
Yes. A
I'm
long
not gonna let
straightaway.
this crazy bastard pass me. I don't care what I've got to pull out of my ass. I'm dragging this into a second run.
On. No, no.
I hadn't thought about
I don't know how well the
If I
aces
wanted
can
to
do
pass him, that'd be my best shot.
while leading
Something's nagging at
against
me.
this card.
I mean, passing on a straightaway after losing twice at the corners? Can you even call that a victory? And would Ryosuke
Yeah, that
want
feels
me to do
bad.
that? Hell if I know. There's no point in waffling now. You haven't got time.
I mean,
But I don't know.
that's the
Should I do this
opposite
or
of how you
not?
normally do it.
Are you gonna let this
I know.
jerk drag us into a second run? Come on, man, think!
Come on, you gotta figure it out, because I can't. Halfway, man. Project D.
Okay, is he gonna come at me from the right or the
No.
left? Man, for maintaining the lead on the straightaway, the size of this thing is worthless. Even if I keep to the middle, there's too much room on either side of me.
His wheel is kind of shaky. I'll be scared to drive, man.
Dude, believe me, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna give you an in.
Well, which is it? Should I make a go at this or not? What would Ryosuke want me to do?
Left it is.
I don't know. Are you going to booty block you?
You are not getting.
Okay, what do you do about that?
Nobody messes with a rallyist and lives to tell about it.
You gotta just
You're willing to go that
floor it.
far, huh? Well, in that case,
and just like get around them somehow.
See them, you guys. Check it out. Here they come.
Nice. Yeah, where am I at? What direction did I choose? Left or right?
You're in
Nice.
for a rude awakening if you think you can carry this over into another run, Takumi.
I knew this is what we needed to do.
Clean victory. If style means so
It's
much
just
to
so
you,
dangerous to do
it's
in the
game
rain.
for you, my friend. What doesn't get us over that finish line first, we just gotta learn to ignore. You miss your chance to pass this guy. I know it's not because you can't. It's because you won't. Style is what you make it. You can do this, Takumi. Win it.
Where'd he go? He just freaking disappeared?
Where'd he go?
What the hell's going on?
He's
His headlights
gone.
were practically in my trunk a second ago, weren't they? This can't be happening.
Yep. I see it. Yeah, I saw it. Lights on.
What the hell?
Nice. Go ahead. Beautiful. Whoa. They got the perfect angle at the end of the race to see Takumi over Serpo. Oh my god. Ooh, water droplet. That was really cool. The water droplet bounced in the air and then flat on his windshield, and you saw it happen. That's really cool.
Sakamoto just got past, man. The 8-6 won it.
Impossible. How could he have ended it in a single run?
Dude, you chose the worst course. This course had so many straightaways, and then it ended in a straightaway. I mean, I get you were confident and you thought you were going to win regardless, and this is your home court. Choose a different course.
Differently about yourself. The first and only thing a driver should concern himself with is whether or not he can maximize the potential of his vehicle. When it's all said and done, there's really nothing more to it than that. If during a race you find something about your car that's just plain better than the one your opponent is behind the wheel of, well then, think about it, 9 times out of 10 that'll be your inroad. Technique is there to learn how to transcend it. That's what I wanted you to walk away with tonight. When I told you to think like Kyoichi, I didn't mean for you to emulate his tactics or try to pull off one of his signature counterattacks. I wanted you to really get inside his head. That said, of course, most of your battle tonight was decided in the first half anyway. I'm impressed you stayed on the Cappuccino's tail. Good job. You can rest for now. The time trial has been canceled.
Oh, yeah, the rain. Cool. Well, I guess we go home, or do we wait?
He did mean that as a compliment, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
To be honest with you, I'm kind of having trouble coming to terms with it. I know I had to pass him like that to pull the win, but it didn't feel right. It took me so long to figure out I almost lost the race. And I thought about just holding off and waiting on a second run.
Well, it's a damn good thing you didn't do that.
No,
If you
man.
hadn't made your move when you did, Ryosuke
We
would
would've
have torn you a
lost.
new one for sure.
Huh? You think so?
Yeah.
I know so. There's no guarantee the rain would have lasted through another run, now was there? When you think about it, the weather is what had your back tonight.
I guess.
If the road had been dry, that pink piece of crap would have wiped the road with you. No contest.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right.
Keep in mind, if this was your own personal
yeah.
battle, you could have done whatever you damn well pleased out there. But when you're racing for Project D, you're defending all our reputations. Don't forget that.
Yeah. You're a Project D racer. You will pass him with a straightaway.
What the hell happened to you out there, dude? How do you get beaten by an 8-6? Seriously, we had this thing in the goddamn
Dude,
bag.
it's your car.
Say for yourself.
Look, I don't know. The whole situation throws me, okay? One minute I can see him in my rearview mirror, and the next he's freaking gone like some sort of ghost.
You say he disappeared, but surely the guy was just driving in your blind spot.
I'd have seen him move into it, though. By the time I realized what was happening, he was already right alongside me.
By the time you realized he had your ass, you mean? Start talking sense, because nobody can just up and disappear.
Then you put it however you want to. I can't explain what I don't get. Believe me, no one's more shocked about this than me.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
I mean, it's not like either one of you had any better luck against the 8-6, right? I've had about all of this I can take.
True.
I just hope the other rally drivers don't hear about this. No telling how long it'll take for me to get over it.
We're posting this on the forums, buddy.
I don't know, man. There's just something different about that guy. It's like he's not even human.
Any way you slice it, a blind attack in the rain was one hell of an effective tactic. It's hard enough to see
Yeah.
catch you into the best of conditions, so to him it must have looked like you vanished into thin air. It's a powerful tool to have under your belt in a dogfight. Ryosuke thinks so too.
Yeah, maybe it is, but I don't want to use it too often. This may sound strange, but between you and me, I just don't
What?
like the way it feels. It's too much of an easy out, you know?
You call pulling off that kind of move?
Really? It's too easy.
Reflex, I guess. it'll kind of hit me out of the blue, like when my opponent won't open up a path for me, or maybe just when I get really pissed off or something. I don't know.
Here's our champion. Hey, Takumi!
Are you not gonna talk to each other?
Dude, you were so that guy's worst nightmare. Of course, you totally scared the bejesus out of us. We lost sight of you there for a sec.
He's right. It was the damnedest thing.
Sorry about that. You
It's
nearly
cool.
ran over your three best friends, but we forgive you, seeing as how you're a complete god.
Next time, maybe try not standing in the middle of the road.
Yeah. How about that? In the rain.
That Leffen, could it be? That baby belongs to Wataru!
Well, yeah. You just now noticed?
He's here.
He's gonna be representing our opponents in the hill climb we're about to run here in a little bit.
What? But if Wataru's around, that means she might be too.
Go then.
Kazumi is here? Kazumi! Do you remember me?
Do you remember me? Dude, it's been like no more than a month or two. Actually. Or 3. It's no longer December. Yeah, there's no way she would have forgot you, man.
Switched over to a supercharger?
Yeah, that's right. After losing to the True Ano last fall, it occurred to me. Well, let's just say the Turbo and me decided to go our separate ways. The engine was giving me more
Wow.
than it was worth, so I came up with a pretty decent solution, if I do say so myself. The kind of immediate response you
Interesting.
get from a supercharger isn't all that different from an NA. But you don't get all the nitpicky BS with this puppy like you do with the Turbo, so it's a lot like switching over to a large displacement engine. And damn near perfect for the type of course you and I are gonna run tonight. Keep that in mind when you see my taillights.
Okay, I get it. So that's how it's gonna be. Tell you what, if you want to learn how to drive a turbo, then just follow my lead.
This is why I'm glad that Takumi never got a turbo himself or something like that, because low-key turbos, I mean, just spend the 36 grand and get a new engine ready. Just maybe this could be like a kind of pseudo rematch with Takumi, but Takumi doesn't really race uphill all that often.
Your objective this time is the same as last week's. You understand
Win.
me? The road conditions tonight will be virtually the same as they were for that race.
Okay, bro, don't worry about me. You guys just watch me do my thing, alright?
Fine.
All right. We're not going to see this? I doubt they show it in the next episode. He's chasing a ghost in the past.
Everybody ready? All right, gentlemen, starting in
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
I gotta go to an illegal street race. You know what? I'll go find one, guys, and I'll give you a review out of 10.
Unfreaking believable! I just had a turbo installed in my Levin too, but I mean, damn!
Oh, the old Turbo's history. He's had that puppy outfitted with a supercharger.
He's got a supercharger?
Yeah, he blew out the old engine
Yep.
trying to beat your friend in Akagi. Man, I've never seen Wataru so ticked off before. That battle really got to him. And the poor guy's been driving like a man possessed ever since.
Yeah. Takumi will do that to you. Still, I mean, a supercharger? That's going a bit overboard, don't you think?
Maybe. But you gotta admit it's a pretty good match for a beast like the 8.6 your buddy Takumi drives.
Yeah.
Hey, the important thing is bro's satisfied. He's saying his Levin has more horsepower now than the turbo ever gave it.
Nice. Well, that's good. That's the goal. More power. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. Final stage or fifth stage or some other stage, man. I just want a full stage of rematches. I want to see him run the gauntlet again. Everybody feels like they were wrong. They had another opportunity. They raced them on Akina. Whatever the reason, rematch. Let's do it. Everybody.
Get ready to eat your words, pal. Because this race
But probably not.
car against car. It'll be
At least get K-Skate his. And maybe Waterloo. Sure. I mean, he's literally right here. Yeah. If he loses to Takumi and Keisuke, buddy, just pack it up. Cool. That was a good set of episodes. Like I said, I was super excited to go rain race because the only other rain race we had was second stage with Kenta. And that race was a wash. It happened so quickly. We didn't even get to see the full thing. It was just the beginning. He passed him, and Kenta literally just didn't catch up again. And they just literally faded to black. And the rain obviously looked infinitely different. I won't say worse, but like now that we've had new technology, we can make the rain look good. I mean, like, I think Initial D looks great. Like, I'm real with you, man. Like, there's like a couple of moments where I'm like, oh, that CGI is kind of weird, but I think CGI looks weird in all anime, even to this day. So, you know, and then that's the case. They've done it. They've done a really good job. I'm having a lot of fun. Let's get into the next episode.